welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The Nittany Lions offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
He'll hand it off. Right down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can pick up those yards to get those first downs.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Handoff to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he...
Hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Higgins. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Nittany Lions. Their punt team on the field now.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Ducks offense comes out for their first possession today. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the PI penalty. It's the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick writes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up in the 31.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort about this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Higgins. It's a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the kickoff team is out there and moving away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff in a single back formation. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Likely to be the final play of the opening period. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And the pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot on the final play of the opening quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's the tight end who grabs it. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down now after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Passes the 40. Breaking free at midfield. Slides to avoid the big hit.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with their ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Higgins. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. They're going to run it here. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a 1st down at the 41.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll use the ground game here. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Higgins. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 24. And throwing again on second and 10. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Higgins. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
2nd down after the incompletion. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The ball is caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Made his first attempt, but this one 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Penn State offense is back out on the field. Now here comes the bunch formation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks free. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. No problem with the PAT. The lead 17-6 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Catch is made down the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. High completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Gives it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The back in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab by the receiver. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the
pass is intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Leaning on the run game here late. Runs through the defender. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Now, a fourth down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Design quarterback run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. But barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Look at that, he's still going. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. He hands it to the back. Great footwork, a big opening now. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Penn State.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
The receiver makes the catch. It will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Pressure is coming. One last shot incomplete, but they wrap up the victory. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.